Hello everyone, so this is an update of my unboxing and review of the DeadEye VR's Ultimate Boxing Gloves. So a couple of days ago I published unboxing and review of these gloves, and I rated them positively, but I did report that the cups that the version that I purchased from Amazon.ca comes with are no good. These cups unfortunately do not hold the controllers securely in place, and they come with neoprene pads that you stick in here on the inside the sides of the cups, and the neoprene pads are supposed to hold the controllers in place. It does at the beginning, right? At the beginning it does. However, the more you play, let's say Boxing Underdog or The Thrill of the Fight 2 or Creed, eventually it may come off. Actually, one of them comes out more than the other. So maybe because this one, actually this neoprene pad here is more worn out than the other one. So and it's only been 2-3 days, so imagine if I imagine in a few weeks or in a few months it's probably going to be worn out so much that it will not hold the controllers anymore, and so this is no good. So this is why these cups come with the older versions of the Ultimate Boxing Gloves, and the updated Ultimate Boxing Gloves don't come with these cups anymore. DeadEye VR now ships every Ultimate Boxing Gloves with the elastic bands. Now, if you buy on Amazon, as I did, you may be actually purchasing the older version of the Ultimate Boxing Gloves that come with the cups instead of the elastic bands. So either you purchase from their official website, deadeyevr.com, or I haven't looked, if you look at amazon.com instead of amazon.ca, if they have the elastic bands instead of the cups. You would have to contact them to find out. Yeah, definitely if you buy from their official website, deadeyevr.com, it will come today with these elastic bands. So now let's try putting the controllers in the elastic bands. Now, when the elastic bands are going to be embracing these controllers, the grip button here is going to be always pressed. However, in Boxing Underdog and The Thrill of the Fight 2, you don't need to use these buttons, because you just hover over the buttons or the settings in the game. In the menus, you hover and the virtual finger inside the game appears, and you just press that way. You don't need to use the controller buttons. Same thing with The Thrill of the Fight 2. In The Thrill of the Fight 2, it's sort of a pen that you hover with. So in this case, it's going to be pressing the grip button, but it doesn't matter. So now, at the beginning, 15 minutes ago, I was leaving it this way. However, I noticed that when moving around, it would probably slip out a little bit like this and could come off. So now what I found is that if I put the controller inside the elastic band, but I force it all the way to the top like this, now it presses, or it embraces the controller much more firmly, much more securely, and it's not going to fall off as easily. See, it stays, it doesn't slip out. So this is what I recommend, that you wear it this way. The other thing that I noticed is that because the cups have a thicker material and it's solid, it's harder to embrace the cups, especially if you have small hands like I do. It's harder to embrace the cups with the gloves on than it is to grasp the elastic bands, because obviously the elastic bands material is much more thin than the cups. So the elastic bands overall are much better. Also, when I play inside a game, I don't need, you don't need the fingers that much, really. Sometimes you do need to press the menu button here, or the trigger. In that case, you can take out your fingers out of the slit here, and you can manipulate the button and the trigger. However, when I fight inside Boxing Underdog, I don't need the fingers, so I simply tuck the fingers inside the glove and brace the controller like this, and then I just fight like this. So now let me put this one in here as well. And when I'm inside the game, I simply tuck my fingers inside the gloves and hold the controllers like this and start fighting. And when I'm done, well, I take out my fingers out of the slit, and then I can control the button here, the menu button, and the trigger. And then I take off the gloves like this. Like this. So that's it. Yeah, it's, the Ultimate Boxing gloves are not perfect. I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10. I think it can still be improved. The slits are a bit small, I find. The slits, the openings here should be larger, in my opinion. And maybe they can still improve the elastic band. I don't know, you know, like the fact that I have to put it all the way up so that it doesn't slip out. It's not perfect. It's good, but it's not perfect, because otherwise eventually it can slip out. So this can still be improved. But overall, the Ultimate Boxing gloves are really good. I recommend them. And please check out DeadEye VR, and check out my YouTube channel, Buy and VR. Thank you very much.